Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So as you can see, my settings have changed a little bit. I'm not in the library today. This is actually my new home library that we finally got set up. Got some IKEA shelves, and I'm going to be filming a bookshelf tour very soon so that you can see all the books that we have and what they are. I won't go through everyone in depth, obviously that would take too long, but I'm really excited to film that video. But today I thought we would do an unboxing video. So I received another shipment of books for school. It's only 6 books, so it's not going to take us too long. I don't know anything about these books. I have no idea what they are. They come from a company that just sends us like popular books basically for young adults. So let's find out. Okay, so here's the box. I went ahead and got that opened. But I promise I've not cheated. I don't know what's in here. So we're going to find out together. Oh, this could be really loud, by the way, so I'll try not to get it too close to the mic. In fact, can you all even hear me? Hopefully it's okay. All right, here we go. Okay, number 1 is called 1,000 Fires by Shannon Price. Never heard of it before. The back says you turn 18 and they find you. There is no other recruitment. Interesting. It is a fast-paced tragedy of love, betrayal, and vengeance. And it is modern, unflinching, and filled with haunting, lingering imagery. That sounds pretty good. I mean, it's decently short, so it wouldn't take too long to read. Brutal and beautiful. 10 years, 3 rival gangs, one girl's epic quest. Okay, this is crazy. It's a retelling of the Iliad, kind of. It says the Iliad as you've never seen it before. It's extraordinary. This is a debut novel from an author. And also it is set in San Francisco and has to do with like rival gangs, apparently the Stags and the Boers. I don't even know. Rival gangs in San Francisco, and there's a war going on between them. And it's a quest that is apparently a retelling of the Iliad, but about a girl. I don't even know. I love Greek mythology, though, and I read the Iliad when I was in school and part of the Odyssey. So this sounds awesome, and it's going to be now on my list. So check out 1,000 Fires, I guess, if you also like Greek mythology and the Iliad and the Odyssey and those sorts of books. All right, let's get to the next one. Sorry, I'm trying not to be too loud. I'm sure that sounds really loud to you all. All right, the next one is called 3 Things I Know Are True, a novel, Betty Cooley? So, okay, it's big, and it looks, oh my gosh, it's poetry. So it's short, so it's not as big as it looks. Oh, the kids are going to love this. They love poetry books. Or books told in verse, because they know that it's not very long to read it. Oh my goodness. I mean, it might look big. It's like 450 some pages. All right. The back short, it says, the bend in the river has places where the current reverses itself. Maybe it is a place where time could go backward and forward at the same moment. Here at the eddy with clay, like the old days, it feels possible. I speak, playing our old game. Tell me 3 things. There is only one rule. You have to tell the truth. So it's called 3 Things I Know Are True. Something about a broken family. Oh, 5 months ago, the main character's brother shot himself. It was an accident. He didn't know the gun was loaded. Now he can't speak or walk or take care of himself. So their house has like machines and things that are keeping him alive, and nurses and things like that. And the main character hasn't spoken to him. Clay. Oh, Clay is Jonah's best friend. So Jonah's her brother. Liv hasn't spoken to Clay since the accident. The gun belonged to Clay's father, and Clay was with Jonah on that terrible day. But with Liv's mom suing Clay's father, there are lines that Liv is not supposed to cross. But now, is there going to be a little romance or something? She knows that Clay is nearly as broken as Jonah, and she refuses to turn away from Clay, just as she refuses to give up on Jonah. This powerful novel in verse explores the devastating impact of tragedy on a friendship, a family, and a community. So this sounds sad. This is definitely not a book for me. I'm more into like fantasy or like the Iliad or something like that last book. But for people that would want to read that being told, verse sounds really cool, and it explores definitely some deep topics. So definitely I would recommend this to students that would be interested in this kind of thing. So who knows? Could be good. All right, let's go on to the next book. The next one. Ooh, it's really pretty. Song of the Crimson Flower, and it's got a dragonfly on the front. It's also really short, but it's really tall. Only love can break the spell is the tagline. So, by Julie Dow, maybe is how you say it, I'm thinking, or something. It's a richly developed fantasy world. Okay, so it's fantasy, coupled with an ambitious anti-heroine. Ooh, I like that. That sounds good. I like anti-heroes. Of complex agency. This story shines and surprises at every turn. It's lushly written. I mean, they always say that. This captivating, enchanting YA fantasy revolves around an anti-hero's journey and is nearly impossible to set down. So lots of magic and myth and stuff like that. But what is it about? That's the question. Okay, the pages have some cool black on the sides. That's interesting. Okay, well, let's see what it's about. Okay, so it sounds like it's about a girl who sort of comes across a magic flute or something. Wait, is it a flute? Hold on, I already forgot. Yeah, a prized flute of somebody else. She gets it, and not knowing that his soul has been trapped inside it by an evil witch who cursed this guy named Bao. Oh, that's funny. Her last name is Dao, and his name is Bao. All right. Telling him that only love will set him free. Though Bao now despises her, Lan vows to make amends and help break the spell. Together, the two travel across the continent. I mean, but is he in a flute? I'm confused. As they travel. Find themselves in the presence of the greatness in the forms of the great forests, Empress Jade and Commander Wei or Y. Okay, so there's blood magic, webs of war, and romance. Will they be able to break the spell that's been placed upon them? Or doomed to live out their lives with black magic running through their veins? It's a fantastical tale of darkness and love. Some magical bonds are stronger than blood. So I'll have to see if I can get some reviews of this one. It's only about 260 pages, so it is pretty short. There's a lot of space between the lines, so it probably wouldn't take too long to read. So I will see if I can find some reviews of this one to know if it is any good. Okay, so I just looked this book up and I just learned two really interesting things about it real quick. One, it's in a series called Rise of the Empress, and it's number 2.5 in the series. Maybe that's why it's short. So that's interesting. Maybe it's like a trilogy or something, but I guess there's a book 1 and a book 2. So I guess we can't just jump right into this one. And it has 3.77 stars on Goodreads. So that's not terrible. I try to only read books that have at least 4 stars on Goodreads. But some of my favorite books, like some of my Anne Rice books, don't even have 4 stars on Goodreads. So who knows? But anyway, it looks like there's a lot more to this author's works. Let's see what else she wrote real quick. Maybe it'll tell us the other books in the series. Oh my gosh, there's a cast of characters listed in the front that's like huge. Yeah, okay, here it is. She also wrote Forest of 1,000 Lanterns and Kingdom of the Blazing Phoenix. So those would be the first 2 in the series. So I don't know if they have the same characters or not, but it definitely sounds intriguing. I might look into the first one a little bit more. All right, let's get into the third book, or fourth book. Yeah, we're halfway done. We're halfway there. Here we go. The next one is called Layover Land, all one word, by Gabby No one. It's literally spelled like no one. Noony. I don't know. She's about to take the trip of her afterlife. Oh wow. Okay, it's short. It looks fun. I'm guessing by the colors, it looks like it's gonna be fun. Clever, charming, and unputdownable. A modern romantic comedy that's both timeless and shameless. A cheeky tale of the afterlife brimming with sass, angst, and heart. Okay, so it's about death, but it feels alive, it says. So is she dead? Her last day on Earth, she ruined the life of the person she loved most, her little sister, Emmy. And so when she wakes up from a fatal car accident, she finds herself on an airplane headed who knows where. She's confused about. She finds out she's in purgatory, and if she ever wants to catch a flight to heaven, she'll have to have 5,000 souls, help 5,000 souls figure out what's keeping them from moving on. Interesting. But one of Bee's first assignments is Caleb, the boy who caused her accident, and the last person that she would ever want to send to the pearly gates. And as much as she would love to see Caleb suffer from dooming her to a seemingly endless future of eating bad airport food and listening to other people's problems, she can't help but notice that he's kind of cute. So it's like a afterlife romance. That's really weird. And sort of sweet, and that maybe, despite her best efforts, she's totally falling for him. I've seen some weird romances lately. They're really coming up with new plots. I mean, at least I'll give it that. It sounds unique. I probably won't read it, but maybe somebody should, and let me know how it is. If not, I will look it up on Goodreads, but it does sound fun, I guess. Okay, 2 books to go. So the next book is called Infinity Sun. It looks like it's in a series. I feel like I've seen this before. By... I can't tell the first. Oh, hold on. It's covering up the title. Here it is. Adam Silvera, something like that. It looks like he's written some other books too. This just looks like it's in a series. One brother is the chosen one. The other has to make a choice. He's crafted an urban fantasy so intricate, so woven into our hyper-connected modern world and everyday issues, you'll swear that the Spellwalkers of New York are real. With Infinity Son, he created an immersed, mind-bending world built around a sibling relationship that is both thoughtful and heart-wrenching. So, okay, maybe it's not in a series? I mean, it sounds cool. There's like spellwalkers and supernatural powers, and convinced that the main character is the key to finding the war. The spellwalkers, other people are convinced that this main character is the key to finding the end of this war. So these people called the spellwalkers want him to join their ranks. Yeah, so there's some brothers, and basically it says balancing epic and intensely personal stakes. The author provides a gritty novel, blah, blah, magical war, generations in the making, brotherhood, love, and loyalty will be put to the test, and no one will escape the fight unscathed. Infinity Son. Okay, so sort of fantasy-ish, so sounds cool. I don't know if I'll read it, but I'll look into it once again and see what kind of reviews it gets. And we are on the final book. Yes. All right. I'm going to get rid of this box. So it is called How to Build a Heart. I'm assuming that it is a romance novel by the title and the cover because it's got a heart on it. I mean, we can't get more predictive than that, I guess. Okay. Maria Padian is the author of Wrecked. Okay, the back sounds interesting. It's just got some cursive writing. Here's what I know. Don't let yourself catch feelings for the same guy your best friend likes. Don't let yourself become friends with that guy. Don't step into his world. I have a feeling she's going to do all these things. I am the world's best secret keeper. Hey, that's capitalized like secret keeper from Harry Potter. But even I don't know how I'm going to not tell Roz that I've been hanging out with Hot Sam. Oh my gosh. This is not the book for me. But, I mean, it's a romance. She's hiding stuff from her friend, and it's the story of her journey to find her place in the world and her discovery that the choices we make and the people we love ultimately define us and bring us home. Okay, so it sounds like it has a little more heart to it than I thought, than just straight romance. But I don't know, not my kind of book. But I mean, for people who like romance, could give it a try. So there you go. Okay, so that is the latest unboxing that I have to do. But I should be getting in like at least 3 more shipments of boxes here really soon. They're supposed to come months ago, but the company's behind, obviously, with all the pandemic stuff going on. So I will let you know, and hopefully I will have some more boxes to open soon. Thanks, guys, for watching. Bye.